Hey guys, I'm Jen, and welcome to Book Break. Here you will find an honest opinion and my review on the latest reads on my Kindle app. Today I want to talk about a series that is written by one of my favorite dark romance authors, Pepper Winters. I love Pepper's writing. There's a brilliance to it. There's twists and turns and characterization and imagery and so much good stuff. I find myself glued to every book that she writes. There are 6 books in the Indebted series. I have read the first 2 books, so this is what my review will cover. This book is written in first-person dual point of view. We hear from the 2 main characters in the book, Neela Weaver and Jethro Hawk. Neela is from a long line of fashion designers. She is an introvert, she's sweet, and she's a very likable character. But Jethro, well, I have a long way to go with Jethro. Jethro is wealthy and he's from a long line of diamond runners, and he's not near as likable as Neela is. As a matter of fact, he is an arrogant jerk. Yes, he's a jerk. Will I ever like Jethro? The book begins with Neela and her father and her brother attending a fashion show where Neela's work is on display. At the end of the fashion show, they are approached by a strange gentleman by the name of Jethro Hawk. Jethro wants to take Neela out for coffee, and Neela's father is actually encouraging that she go with this man who she doesn't know, and she finds it very strange because her father has basically kept her away from all men, has kept her under lock and key. She has virtually no experience with men or in romance, except for one little thing that her brother and her overprotective father don't know. She has been engaging in a relationship with an unknown man who has accidentally texted her phone. This man goes by the name of Kite 007. Neela has never met him. Neela has never even seen his picture. Yet they begin a risque relationship via text. Neela loves this because Neela has never really been with a man and she is inexperienced, but this allows her to come out of her shell and be a woman that she has never been before. Neela agrees to go out with Jethro Hawk for coffee, and it wasn't a tough decision for Neela to get on the back of his motorcycle and go with him either, because after all, she's been texting with Kite 007, and Kite and her have stoked a fire, so to speak, and Neela wants to act out some of her fantasies with Jethro because he's with her, he's available, and well, he's a real man. He's not just a text message. Jethro takes Neela to his family estate, Hawks Ridge, where he lives with his father and his other brothers. It's at Hawks Ridge where Neela discovers the shocking truth of why she's there, and she is informed of crimes and misdeeds that her family, the Weaver family, have committed against the Hawk family. The Hawk family has established a payment system. In other words, Neela is indebted to the Hawk family. Part of this payment system consists of the oldest born Weaver daughter is given to the oldest born Hawk son to do with as he pleases. And I do mean as he pleases. And what Jethro pleases, well, it isn't always good. After all, this is a dark romance, and this is one of my favorite genres, so I had some moments where I had to put the book down. The first debt that Neela pays is strange. It happens at a dinner table. Each male Hawk family member tastes Neela. Yes, I said he tastes Neela. But the second debt really ticked me off. I had to put the book down for 3 days after this. It just totally ticked me off to the point that I didn't know what to think. Actually, I had to go back and read the warning that is in the product description on Amazon, reminding me that this is not a love story and this is not hearts and flowers. So after I re-drilled this into my brain, I was able to return back to the book and see what butthole Jethro did. He flogs Neela. That's the second debt. He flogs her. He brings blood from her body using a whip. He whips her. And not only does he whip her, he does something utterly disgusting after he whips her. It's just totally disgusting. At this point, I'm like, Jethro is just, he is not redeemable. He's just a total jerk. But there is a light in this darkness for Neela. She has actually established a connection with one of Jethro's brothers. Kestrel is his name, and he is a dear sweetheart. He treats her with respect. He has sort of a protectiveness over Neela, so to speak. Neela simply adores Kestrel, and of course, this agitates Jethro the jerk. So Neela has continually been able to communicate with Kite 007 via text while she's at Hawks Ridge under Jethro's rule. He has allowed her to have a cell phone. I'd like to make a side note here. You may ask why she hasn't called for help while she has the cell phone. Well, the reason is because if she does, her family will be killed. They have been threatened. If she tries to escape, it's going to get very, very bad for her dad and her brother, and they're all the family she has left, so she desperately tries to protect them. So this is why she has not contacted anyone. Also with the fact that this debt is set in stone, and the Hawk family, they're very powerful. They have judges under their thumbs. They have law enforcement under their thumbs. There is absolutely no way out for Neela. She is in a terrible situation. But Kestrel, he is a sweetheart. She continues to communicate with Kite 007, and, well, she thinks that maybe Kite is really Kestrel. For me, yeah, I was hoping Kite 007 was Kestrel. However, at the end of the book, we find out who Kite really is. This might be a book review, but I'm not spoiling it for you. I want you to read this book and find out who Kite 007 really is. I will be reading the third book, and depending upon Jethro's behavior, I hope to finish the series. So if you have never checked out any Pepper Winter's work, I certainly hope that this has helped you decide if you will or not. I would like to add that there are dark themes, as I have said, some disturbing situations. It's not a love story. The author has put on the warning that it's a merry-go-round and a roller coaster. It's not a flat-out love story. So if you want your romance sweet, you won't find that here. Thanks for tuning in here. I have enjoyed my time with you. I will be posting other reviews and opinions on other books here. And please stop by my blog. It's ravenousEreader.blogspot.com. Thanks, and have an amazing day.